Okay, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to show you how, as a home gardener, not a farmer, you can still grow some beautiful wheat that you can use to seed some more wheat for next year, or to eat in soups like barley, or really just to have some fun with your kids. So this is my wheat patch. I've already harvested a fair bit of it. You can tell from these stalks up here. You can tell that this stuff is ready to harvest as well because it's turned brown, and it's brown the whole way down. And as well, it's doing this bending over thing. So if it were still upright, I'd wait a couple of days. If it were green, I'd definitely wait, and it would feel kind of gummy. But this right here is perfect for us to harvest. So all I do is I go around and I just, snip off the heads like this, and I leave the stalks for right now and just get them as they're ready to go. So I've snipped off the stalks here as well, and this is the secondary use that I like for the wheat. It makes a nice little mulch, especially right here. You can see I've got a little tiny baby watermelon that doesn't love to be on the soil. So I'm just gonna chop some up right here. I'll get more than that, but then I just sort of gather it, lift it up. You can use it wherever you want to use mulch. In terms of how to plant the wheat to get it to go to this stage, once you're finished harvesting, or if you have another bed that you've prepared to plant in, you can sow the seed. I didn't put it very far down. I was pretty careless with it, maybe ½ an inch down in the soil. I did it in the late summer, early fall. I'm in Ontario, in southeastern Ontario last year, and what happened is it came up, it gave me a little bit of green cover without actually producing wheat. Then it died off for the winter, but came back again in the spring. So you can do that. I also had a couple of bare patches that for whatever reason they didn't come up, so I added some in the spring and it just worked out fine. So it's pretty easy to make the wheat just produce for you. And then I didn't have to do anything special in terms of watering, make sure it doesn't get too dry in a drought, but that's kind of it. So now we're at the fun part. So when you look at this, this isn't what you eat. The wheat berry lives inside, if you can see right there. And you have to have a easy way to get all of these out without having the chaff or chafe, however you say it, there as well. That's not gonna, take you 3 years. So here's what I do. I put them all in a bag, and if you want, you can rough them up a little bit as you go in. That'll just make it a little bit faster for you. So this is the part that your kids are probably going to love, at least mine do. So ideally I'd have a bag that would be easier to tie, but that's okay, I'll just improvise for this one. You want to make sure that the berries aren't going to be able to escape, and then you really just beat it up. It's ready when you see a mix of the berries with the empty casings. You want them to be pretty well separated. If they're not yet, just beat them up a little bit more. I think it's good to take these things out, but you don't have to. They will blow away in the next step as well. I just put 3 in for show. And then there's just loose casings and the berries. So now is the really fun part, and you're gonna wanna be outside. Get a fan and 2 containers. One holding your stuff and one that's empty that you're going to pour into. Turn your fan on in a direction that you don't mind a bunch of stuff blowing, and pour it back and forth, and the lighter chaff blows away, and after a while you're left with just the berries. I haven't lost too many here. The ones that I have lost have really bounced away. So if you've got better aim than I have right now, you can lose almost no berries doing this. There, already you can see there's a much better ratio of berries to the chaff. So that's it. I don't do anything special with the seeds in terms of drying it out or storing it. If I want to plant them, I just throw them in the ground. If I want to cook with them, I just throw it in whatever I want to cook with and store it in the cupboard. I've got some still from last year and it's fine. So super easy and kind of fun.